Thank you for joining us today at hashtag Can You Vote Matter and hashtag Can Minority Vote Matter awareness campaign. Today we are very pleased to tell you that we are with Waterloo Mayor Dave Jaworsky. Thank you so much, Dave, for being with me today.
Wonderful, thank you for having me.
It's an honor to have you. So, Dave, tell us a bit about yourself, like how you got into politics, your struggles, and your political work.
Yeah. Well, I would say that I became mayor. I wouldn't say accidentally, but I was never, it was never my dream job. Saying, someday I really need to be mayor, get into politics and that. It was actually just something that evolved. So I first came to Waterloo to go to school at the University of Waterloo and study mathematics. I happen to have a Laurier jacket on, but I also friends of Conestoga College. So after I graduated with my math and computer science degree, I decided to make my home here, and my wife Jen and I will be celebrating our 30th wedding anniversary this year, and we have 2 boys, and we've really loved Waterloo. And so through that I worked in the tech industry for 25 years because I have a math computer science degree. And then probably just over about 6 years ago now, friends of mine said, you know what, you really should run for mayor, because the past mayor, she was retiring. And in my work at BlackBerry, so Research in Motion, BlackBerry, I worked there for 12 years, and I founded a team called Corporate Social Responsibility. It's affectionately known as CSR. And through that, I would have a number of teams, including community relations, so I got to know the community really well, including especially like the food bank, and a philanthropic group that would give money into the community. A great example was food bank. We donated a refrigerated truck so they could go to all the grocery stores in Waterloo region, pick up fresh vegetables that were, the stores were going to dispose of, but were still quite good, and could pick them up and then distribute them to people. And we'd run food drives and lots of different things. And people said, and I also worked with the universities, people said, that's the kind of experience that you need as mayor. Because just like you, I had never been mayor before, so I didn't really know anything about it other than the fact that, Waterloo has a mayor and Kitchener has a mayor. And anyway, so decided to run and ended up winning. So then here I am, and there's no training manual for mayor, right? So once you're mayor, you come in, you sit, you're mayor. So there's no training for that, and it was a lot of fun getting to know the community, getting to see how we'd have council meetings, and to go through the real procedures of that, of like a board meeting. And I had served on a lot of boards, like the KW Community Foundation, the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce, Communitech, our tech association. So I had that type of experience I could bring here as well. And then really the big thing about being mayor is getting out and talking to people, or having people come in and talk to me. So that's why I'm really pleased to be with you here today, because such an inspiring story to hear you getting this kind of message out to people all across Waterloo region. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, why do you think the youth and minorities votes matter, and what steps can be taken to get them more involved in the election process?
Well, I think number one is that everybody's opinion matters. So just like we're having this chat here today, it's so important to understand everybody's context in life, so where they are. So yourself as in grade 7, myself at age 54 now, right? And everybody's context of where they've come from and how they've made this community home. So if we, there's a federal election coming up this year, later on this year, but just from a municipal standpoint, the city of Waterloo, we have a great quality of life here. Quality of life means, what's it like to live here and all the different things we can do. And we had a customer satisfaction survey about 2 months ago now. And you know what the quality of life ranking was? 99% said it was very good or good to live in the city of Waterloo. It was amazing. Because it can only go up to 100%, right? So we really had a good opportunity there to get a feel for the pulse of what people think, are we doing a good job here? And so the good news is we are doing a good job, and so we're happy with that. But my point really is in order to make it do a good job and have a great quality of life for 99% of the people, I need to know the people who are in my city. I need to hear their voices. I need to hear their vote. So I would go around, it's called canvassing, go around, knock on doors to get people's opinion. And so that's something I love doing, because you get to know all kinds of people. And that's why I think it's important for people to say, often in municipal elections, did you know that only about 35% of people who can vote actually do? And that's very sad. That means 2 out of 3 people don't even consider voting. And so they're not even using the voice that they have. So it's so important for youth, for families, for the LGBTQ community, for the multicultural community, for everybody to have their voice and to give information to their local councillor, their local MPP, their local MP, their local mayor, and even regional chair at the region of Waterloo. So that's why it matters, because we can't create a great quality of life in the city of Waterloo if I don't know your opinion, right? So it's your opinion, your ideas. Something that even in sports, a great example is there's a lot of people around here who want to play the sport of cricket. There's a lot of people who, a new sport that was invented only a couple decades ago called pickleball. And a lot of people who are retired love playing that. A lot of people like playing badminton. But a lot of these sports have different cultural or demographic, so age group type interests. And I'm not every age group. I'm also not every culture. I'm not, it's something that I need people's opinions. And it's so valuable, and so people should get out and give their opinion.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to thank Dave Jaworsky for his valuable input on the importance of youth and minorities votes. Remember, hashtag Can You Vote Matter and hashtag Can Minority Vote Matter. It does. It does. Thank you.